Hi everybody, this is Roxy, and I just wanted to share the March Your Paper Pantry journal spot swap, the ones that I made. I totally forgot to film all of them that came in, and I packed them up, and I could tear into the packages, but I don't want to have to repackage them. I feel so bad. But anyways, here are mine. I used the Tim Holtz label die and just used the paper line I used is Flora and Fauna, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then I just used some color book solid color lavender. And no, you know what that is? That's I think it's DCWV's Lavender Sweet or something like that. I just got it at Joann's, I forgot. So this is some vintage lace. Actually, it's vintage crochet pillow trim on the top here. And then this is lace that BC Dula gave me when she visited here. It's really cool. She gets it at their dollar store up there, and it's really nice lace. And then I used just a little flower. It was kind of a lavender or purple. And then I sprayed it with Delphinium Glimmer Mist. And this is a Recollections cabochon. And then these flowers, I want to stamp. Loretta Roger sent me a little baggie of cream colored flowers, and I've used them so much. Thank you, Loretta. This is just a little I Am Roses. And then this stamp, I stamped on the paper line, the Flora Fauna. That's just, I used kind of a, what color, antique linen or, no, frayed burlap. And that's the Stampin' Up stamp. I call that the Yoli flower stamp. And then I just made lines. I used another Stampin' Up stamp for the back for the lines. So that's the little sneaky journal spot. That just goes right in there. And then the flower kind of holds on. Excuse me. So that's that one. And this one I used the Baroque die from Tim Holtz. And this is, back here is a piece of Seven Gypsies gaffer tape with French writing on it. You can see it on the other ones, but of course, those are in the pack. And then I used some Prima lace underneath. And I should say the challenge was lavender and cream, linen and lace. And I got all done and forgot that I had some linen to put on here, but I forgot. So anyways, I sprayed the back of my chipboard with some popsicle glimmer mist. And then this is the dress form die I cut out of some vintage music paper. Another flower from Loretta. And another Prima or I Am Roses flower. And then I just used some paper tray ink, kind of, what do you call it, twine there. The Stampin' Up lined journal punch or stamp. And then this is just a piece of trim. I found some trim at the Joann's in their little dollar bin. It's a big huge sheet of different trims. So that's that one. And this one is the cabinet die from Tim Holtz and his dress form die. And I glued down some Flora Fauna paper. And then this is trim that I got from Halud. Very pretty. And then this is a little May Arts silk seam binding. It's really thin. And then another little I Am Roses flower. Just a little tiny bling. And then I covered the Tim Holtz button and spool with the vintage music paper. Wrapped a little more seam binding here. And then wrapped this with some of the paper tray twine. And this journal spot pulls out, and it's a tag. Actually, everything, this tag is from Yoli Bean. And then this is that's the Stampin' Up stamp again. And then this is the Good Stuff. That stamp is from Teresa Collins. And I also put some journal spot on the back. This is Delphinium, and this is Popsicle. So, and then this just goes back in like so. like that. And then I just used a cream color book paper on the back. No, DCWV paper. So those are my little journal spots. This was really a fun little kind of shabby chic swap. But I wish I could show all of them. I'm sorry I didn't do that, and because there was some just absolutely gorgeous spots that came in. I could show you the ones that I kept, but that wouldn't be fair to everybody. So sorry about that, but please come and join us. It's yourpaperpantry.ning.com. And the month of April, any new subscriber, it's $12 a year. Any new subscriber to YPP is able to purchase the Tim Holtz Distress Marker Set with shipping included for $80. And I don't think you're going to find a better deal on that. It's just kind of a new subscriber opportunity. So come and subscribe and get your Tim Holtz markers. Talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.